Purim, 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 spread the news to everyone that Mordecai and Esther saved the day.
Once upon a time there was a king and his name was Achashverosh. He lived in the city of Shushan and he decided to have a huge gala and he ordered his wife Vashti to come, and apparently she's like those women lib that didn't want her husband to order her around.
He gets ticked off by his wife Vashti, who won't dance for him.
And she said, I'm not going to come. So he got really enraged because he was like a macho man.
So he kind of banished her and wanted a new queen.
And he said, if she doesn't come, I'm going to order people to look around town and find me beautiful women that will come around, and I will choose the most beautiful girl to replace Vashti.
Esther is like a woman who lives there, and her cousin Mordecai is like, yo, Esther, you should try and be his wife.
And lo and behold, one of them was Esther, and she was ravishing beauty.
On Purim, I like to party with my friends and eat food. And last year I was in Israel, and the Israelis take it pretty seriously. So Purim is definitely one of my favorite holidays.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
So Esther's like, well, I'm a Jew. Should I tell him or not? And like Mordecai's like, probably not. And so Esther becomes the new queen. And there's this mean guy named Haman, and he's like, I want to kill all the Jews.
So Esther invited Haman and Achashverosh to a party, and
she wants to tell King Achashverosh that she's a Jew, and then she chickens out, and then she invites him to a second dinner, and then she tells him that she's a Jew.
She's the one that convinced him that the Jewish people should live forever. Am Yisrael Chai.
But in the meantime, Mordecai, who is Esther's cousin, hears these two people talking how they're going to kill King Achashverosh. So Mordecai warns King Achashverosh, and Achashverosh writes Mordecai in his like book of like promises or like people to like help later. So then Achashverosh is like, Haman, like what would I do to honor such a great man? And so like Haman's like, well obviously he's going to honor me. And so Haman's like, well you should put him on your horse and give him your clothing and like treat him like he's a king. And he's like, oh thank you Haman. And so like what ends up happening is that he ends up like treating Mordecai like a king, and Haman has to pull his horse and walk him around the town, which is like really embarrassing for Haman.
Haman is unapologetic before he goes to hang.
Well, nobody's perfect.
And Haman ended up getting hanged. Yeah.
Boo, Haman.
And Esther saves the day, and the Jews live once again, and that's it.
Woohoo! And that's really the version that I remember from 4th grade. I might be completely wrong.
When Achashverosh heard the news of Haman's evil scheme, he told his wife Queen Esther, don't fret. Boom, 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 boom. Haman will be punished and the Jews will all be saved, and you'll knock us later in my tent.
Every year on Purim, people love to dress up, and it's actually much more important than you think. The expression and happiness that comes with it helps the Jewish people and the holiday of Purim stay relevant and exciting, or else it most likely would disappear if it didn't keep the younger people happy.
I look at Purim as a bawdy, wonderful, happy day, and I try not to dwell too much upon some of the issues that the Book of Esther actually portray.
Haman makes the Hamantashen and keeps all the diabetics in the land oppressed because, well, they can't eat the sugar, and the sugary treats is what makes the world go round.
My favorite tradition on Purim is to obviously eat Hamantashen and to get dressed up. Who doesn't like getting dressed up? So it's fun.
Play that goes on, or a little musical. It's like every year for Purim, and there's role plays.
In my hometown of Cumayo Island, we like to eat Hamantashens for Purim. I like Purim.
Purim, it's a holiday that we celebrate every year with a lot of fun. Everybody's dressed up, and we give mishloach manot. And in Israel, we used to have parades, and people used to go outside, and actually they're still doing it. And it's a lot of happening on the streets, and it's fun. Kids and grown-ups, and everybody's happy.
Purim, 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 it's a time to have some fun by drowning out the sound of Haman's name. Purim, 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 spread the news to everyone that Mordecai and Esther saved the day.